Welcome everyone to Monday Night Raw. It's Raw's War, people. It's the night of the final qualifiers. And after Stone Cold Steve Austin stealing that hardcore title off of the Ministry last week, Goldust, or Darkdust should I say, gets him tonight in a hardcore main event. Well, let's waste no time, people. Second last qualifying match. This is Foley's baby boy, gets another chance, a chance to get into the King of the Ring. Little wild card here. Mankind's went a little bit quiet recently, but he's going to try and get into the King of the Ring tournament. Can you imagine King Mankind? But from what we've heard, he's got a tall order to take down in order to get there. He might be a big man that likes to dance. You better be damn sure he will give you a fight. The big man Rikishi looking to get into the King of the Ring tournament. Join the likes of men that have already qualified. Of course, Kurt Angle, The Big Show, Chris Benoit, Eddie Guerrero, The Rock. Rock, man, must be a standout favourite. The Godfather, of course, is in there with him. Why wouldn't he be? He is the man. As Rikishi is onto him already, and Rikishi just drops the leg on him. And Rikishi using his noggin. One of these men goes to the King of the Ring. King of the Ring is going to be a long pay-per-view, people. For damn sure, I'm going to try and make it as short as I can. But it'll probably break the 2-hour barrier easily. I'm actually expecting it to go close to 3. There's Mankind now trying to get back into it here. Mankind wants to get into this tournament. Ever since losing to The Rock at the start of the year, he's not been able to get himself back in the title picture. He had the Hardcore Championship, but that didn't work out too well for him. He made that stupid 24/7 rule, which helped Stone Cold Steve Austin last week. He wanted to stick it to the Ministry. He was beating up Goldust and decided to pin him and take the Hardcore title off him. That'll be our main event tonight, man. Darkdust, as I should say, part of the Ministry. As Rikishi here hasn't done much. He hasn't been up to much in this universe. Is again off the ropes, drops that leg again. As off the rope, and Rikishi, and that is the third time he has dropped that big leg, man, right on his head. Not that it's going to do much damage to the head of Mankind. Mankind still fighting back. As Mankind, man, he's still got a bit of weight on him as well. He's not exactly as light as a feather. Mankind rolling to the outside. He knows Rikishi is a tall order to take down, but Mankind will not back down. This is Foley's baby boy. He's never found a fight that he won't get into. And oh, using the rope. Is Mankind doing whatever he can do. As Rikishi tosses him off. Well, we never tossed them off. I'll rephrase that. Oh, super kick! Rikishi, man, he is agile for a big guy. And oh, and Rikishi thought he was in the tournament. King of the Ring tournament can really kickstart a career. As Rikishi now, bullseye, centre of the ring. Got him up on the shoulder, and the Rikishi driver. And what a victory this would be, defeating a former WWF champion. And oh man, I told you it takes a lot to keep him down. Rikishi now, and Rikishi up that rope, and Rikishi, God, it looked like it landed on his head. And God, speaking of head, And Rikishi, man. Mankind needs to do something to get back into this, because he is not looking good right now. I think the Rikishi driver done the damage. Just instinct that made him kick out. As Rikishi is hitting any part of the body he can. As Rikishi sees that he's not really moving, Rikishi's going in for a cover here. And God, man, Mankind shoves him off. And Rikishi now goes for the brutal neck wrench. Oh wait, Mankind though. And Mankind, can he get back into it? Rikishi though. Rikishi fires him right off into the corner. Wait a minute, Rikishi. And Rikishi, man, again just using that weight. Rikishi wondering what he needs to do and oh, wait a minute. Rikishi, this will be bad for your ass. Don't put his head in there. Rikishi. And, oh, the stink face. Oh, the stink face. I think Mankind's face is already stinking. That's not going to matter. And God, drop that leg on him again. As Rikishi brings him up to his feet. And he's got him up on the shoulder again. And Rikishi with the Rikishi driver for the second time after landing this stink face and another leg drop. No! Rikishi's in shock. Rikishi's wondering what the hell. I think the stink face might have woke him up. Mankind would have enjoyed it. And Rikishi wondering what does he need to do. Is Mankind able to shove him off there? Look at Mankind. Just jumps into a cover. Rikishi hits him off. Is Mankind. And Mankind now, and God, Mankind going for the neck range, dishing out the brutality himself. Oh, look at Rikishi though. Mankind is tired, you can tell. Mankind though shoves him off into the corner. And Mankind using the ring post as a partner, sends him right into it. Mankind trying to get into this here. Is Mankind now, and oh, big face crusher there. And that's after being tossed into the ring post. And oh, I think Mankind was hoping the ring post would have done the damage. Wait a minute here. And Mankind is stalking Rikishi. Rikishi though, caught him. And Rikishi, for the third time, up in the shoulders. And oh, Rikishi driver for a third time in this match. It's got to be over. It's got to be. Oh my God! It's Rikishi. Mankind giving it everything he's got to stay in this. The shots to the back is, look at Mankind still fighting back. And again, Mankind jumping into a cover any chance he gets. As Mankind, a huge blow to the side of the head there. Kick right to the back, and God, where's he going? Mankind, Rikishi's across the ring here. As Mankind dives across the ring, ramming the fist into the chest. And now pummeling into the head of Rikishi. My God, what is happening? How does Mankind take the damage that he takes? He's dishing it out. Is Mankind, and again, man, with that face crusher. He's jumped into the cover again. And God, man, Mankind thought he had it that time. You imagine Rikishi lost this now. Mankind would deserve it just for the sheer beating that he's taken. His Mankind might be looking for Mr. Socko here. And Mankind, and the sock is in! The sock is in! Can you imagine he pulled this off? Can you imagine he actually done this? And Rikishi pinned to the ground, and Mankind actually won! My God, what is Mankind made of that he can take such a beating? Unbelievable! And Mankind is going to the King of the Ring tournament as Rikishi is looking at him as if, what the hell? And Rikishi's just nodding his head. Rikishi doesn't understand it. No one does. How does Mankind take the damage that he takes? How is it possible? Rikishi hit him with everything he could. But Mankind is going to this Sunday's King of the Ring tournament. Well, ladies and gentlemen, after what happened last week, tag team action, as this man's going into that King of the Ring. And ladies and gentlemen, Ken Shamrock shook his hand last week, which did not go down well with the Corporation. The Corporation did not like the fact that he done that. Him and Shamrock had a hell of a match last week. The Rock's going to team with them tonight because the Boss Man and Shane O'Mac are not happy. The Rock needs to win the King of the Ring tournament to get back into the title picture. This Sunday he needs to win the King of the Ring in order to get back to the WWF Championship. As The Rock, well, he's waiting on his tag team partner, Ken Shamrock. The man returned, didn't have the ideal start. He had a hell of a match with The Rock last week. And Ken Shamrock aiming. The Corporation weren't happy with him for what he done. Tag team action. As Shane O'Mac and the Boss Man. Mr. McMahon was not happy at all. Ken Shamrock shaking the hand of The Rock after that match, not in the slightest. And the big Boss Man, Mr. McMahon's pretty much personal bodyguard. Boss Man and Shamrock go back, man, former tag team champions together. And well, here comes the $1 billion boy, Shane O'Mac. Former WWF champion in this universe. I'll never forget to remind you of that, just in case you're a new watcher and you haven't seen the old episodes. Former WWF champion. What a surprise that was, even to me. Here we go. And oh, wait a minute! And Shamrock! And you've... What the hell was that? What the hell was that? And Shamrock went straight for The Rock. What the hell is this? And Shamrock. It was a trap all along. It was a trap all along. As Boss Man launching himself. Yes. Oh, watch out, The Rock! A rock bottom of The Rock there. Yes, oh, watch out, Shane McMahon. And Shane McMahon with a cheap shot there. The Rock with a rock bottom out of nowhere. As Boss Man now. And Boss Man with the Boss Man slam. And Shamrock. And Shamrock's waiting for Rock to get to his feet here. And God just dropped him on his head. This was a trap all along. The Shamrock shook his hand for one reason. The Rock has got the King of the Ring tournament this Sunday. And he is getting a 3-on-1 assault right now. And we've seen this before. This is what won Shane McMahon the WWF Championship. Is Shane McMahon going to go coast to coast? And this was just another way as he's going to drag the Rock into the middle of the ring. This was all a cheap shot. This is all this was. The Rock, well, he caught the Boss Man out. Shane McMahon, though, with the cheap shot on him. And then Boss Man followed up. The Boss Man slam. Then Shamrock suplexed him, dropped him right on his head before Shane McMahon with that signature coast to coast. This was just a way of sticking it to the Rock. That's all it was. Shamrock didn't respect the Rock. Not in the slightest. Unbelievable. Just a way to cheap shot the Rock before King of the Ring this Sunday. Well, it's not going to be on the line this Sunday, so it's getting defended tonight. Big Show will defend the Intercontinental Championship. Him and Benoit have had a couple of issues the last couple of weeks. Benoit, of course, smacking him with a steel chair during that tag team match. And Big Show went after him last week. Big Show attacked Benoit after he qualified last week for the King of the Ring tournament. And Chris Benoit going to get a shot at the Intercontinental Championship right now. What a motivation that would be. What a kickstart for this Sunday if he could defeat the Big Show and win the Intercontinental Championship and then go on to win the King of the Ring tournament. Talk about a way to shoot your career going, kickstart it right up. The Big Show, of course, dethroned Eddie Guerrero, also win the King of the Ring tournament. Actually thought he might have been out here for this match, but he's watching backstage. I say, these men don't know who's facing each other yet. They've got no idea. And Chris Benoit, man. Big Show's a tall or dirty takedown. Just ask Eddie Guerrero. As Big Show, and Big Show just ran through him there. And God, he's just stomping him down in the corner, and Big Show's showing a side to himself we haven't seen in a long time. As Big Show scoops him up and down with a backbreaker. As Big Show, and Big Show drops that final cut leg drop. And Big Show's calling for the choke slam. My God. And Benoit, the Intercontinental Champion, Big Show, with the showstopper. And he hooks the leg of Chris Benoit. Oh my God. I did not see that coming. And the Big Show just ran through Benoit like he was nothing. I tell you right now, if if Big Show does that in the King of the Ring tournament, because let's face it, it's all about doing multiple matches. Benoit didn't land a single shot on the Big Show. Think what that could mean. If he could do that in his first match, he could go into the semi-final and not even have broke a sweat. My God, now that is what you want to see from the Big Show. That is what he's meant to be, an absolute monster that can take people down that easily, you could be looking at the King of the Ring winner. Well, Benoit, Eddie Guerrero making fun of him backstage there, saying he lasted longer against Big Show. Benoit was not happy with that comment. Benoit compot, that's not a word. Caught completely. You can see the two words I fucked up with there. Put it together. We're going to have singles action here as the tag team champions get ready to defend this Sunday against the Ministry. Bradshaw and Mark Henry. Jake the Snake Roberts' Ministry. After getting rid of The Undertaker, the Ministry is aiming to take over this Sunday. Darkdust wants to get back that Hardcore Championship tonight. Bradshaw and Mark Henry looking to win the Tag Team Championships this Sunday. And Kane looking to take the WWF Championship from Stone Cold Steve Austin. Jake the Snake, man, showing a much darker side than we've seen before. To think they're still using the Ministry music, the Undertaker's Ministry music. The disrespect to the Undertaker. We haven't even seen him since he was beaten down by his own Ministry. Let's look at these two, man. Bradshaw and Mark Henry, have never seen them this dark. He scared the bejesus out of me. It's got to be Mark Henry. The new look of them. They've went for the black and red. They all look like Kane. And Edge, though, take nothing away from Edge and Christian. They were able to take it to Undertaker and Kane. They defeated them at WrestleMania. They defeated them at Backlash. Judgment Day, they get told a new asshole in that Hell in the Cell match. As Edge, man, right onto Mark Henry here. And God. And no, watch out, Bradshaw. Bradshaw up on the apron. Bradshaw, of course, beat Christian last week, man. Just about decapitated him with that clothesline from hell. And Mark Henry's up to his feet. He's going to try and take advantage of the distraction here. And God. Even saw it with Darkdust last week. His attire. Got the red going through it, the black and red. The Ministry is no longer all about black. His Edge, though, determined to get one up on the Ministry before this Sunday. And Edge sent over the ropes and down to the floor. And Mark Henry. And Edge, though, good little elbow there as he goes behind. And shades of Christian, man, that fallen reverse DDT on the outside. As Mark Henry, though, drops all his weight in that elbow. These two are just fighting on the outside. As Edge floats over. And now a forward DDT. Edge has delivered 2 DDTs on the outside to Mark Henry. That could do some damage. There's Edge now. And Edge. As we said, Edge wants to get one up before this Sunday. He's into the choke here. As Mark Henry. And Henry. And again sending Edge over the ropes. As throws him back in. And into the cover. Edge, though, catches him with a knee. And Edge grabs a hold of him. And the Impaler DDT. The move that got them the victory at WrestleMania. And now he is stalking Mark Henry. What a victory this would be. And the spear connects. As Edge hooks the leg of Mark Henry. And Edge with the victory going into this Sunday. They'll defend those tag team titles against the Ministry. Tell you one thing, those DDTs on the outside definitely done some help. Then dropping that big Impaler really dazed Mark Henry. The spear though got that final touch. And Edge and Christian have a bit of motivation going into this Sunday at King of the Ring when they defend the tag team championships against the Ministry. And Edge and Christian, the battle with the Ministry continues. Time for the last qualifier, people. Man, we've not seen in a little while. Forgot I had it, to be honest. And Test, the former hardcore champion. And Test, hoping to get into the King of the Ring tournament here. He's got a tall order as well. Not a tall order, but definitely a man with a hell of a future. Because Y2J wants to be king. And there he is, and Chris Jericho and Test are going to fight it out for the last spot. The last spot of the King of the Ring tournament. This videos went quite short. A couple of these matches have went really quick. Tell that to Mankind. As well, these two get along well enough. Little handshake before the bell goes. And here we go. As into the tie-up. As Test goes behind, going to try and use the size advantage. Jericho though, and look at Test though, swinging him right back round. As Jericho now. And Jericho now takes him down. And Jericho with a right hand, and the two of them there. As look at Testo right back onto him. Well, these two pally enough, shaking hands before the match. Only one of them can go to the King of the Ring. There's only one spot left. As Test dropping these big elbows. As Jericho though. And Jericho. And Jericho again, man, just smashing him into the ropes. There's Jericho now. And Jericho using the ropes, man. God, referee needs to get him down from there. There's Jericho. He's up high. Can't do anything else, apparently. Oh, shit. There's Test. Come! And Jericho again. And Jericho and Test, man, having it very back and forth right now. As Test now grabs a hold of him, scoops him up. Jericho, though. As Jericho rolls him down. And God, Can't do anything, can you? And the crowd is behind Jericho. As Jericho now off the ropes and down with a lion salt. And Jericho now and going for the lion tamer. This version of the walls of Jericho, the lion tamer, a much stronger version that really pulls down on the back as Jericho couldn't hold it there, losing the stamina. As both men back up as Testo just takes him down. And Test. God, those kicks. Jericho. And a big chop there. And Test again. And Test and Jericho, man, going at it right now. Oh, wait a minute. What's Test looking for here? And Test comes off with the axe handle. And Test dragging him out, thinking that'll do. And Jericho, though, going to take more than that. And, God, man, Test getting some damage in here. And, oh, the legs are under the ropes. And look at Test go right now. God, he is stretching Jericho. As Jericho hitting out the knee here. And go, dropped him down there. Getting out of that submission. Smacks him down. And now off the ropes. And he lands a second lion salt. The lion salt. And good God. And oh, wait a minute. And Jericho again has got it locked in. Oh God, can he take it? Can he take it? And God, man, how does Test continue? Is Jericho. Oh, Test scoops round the back. And Test, God. That big full Nelson there. And wait a minute, and Test. And Test is lining it up. He's lining it up. And God! And Jericho caught him. And Jericho scoops him up. And down with a bomb. And he's going to go for the repeat. And that's 2. And God with a 3. And Jericho now is stalking Test. As he's going to drop him down. He's going to go for the walls. The ropes are right there, but this time he is sitting on it. He is sitting on his back. And for the 3rd time, and this time, Test has got no choice. God, man. And Jericho, man. 2 lion salts. The lion tamer was locked in twice, but the walls of Jericho got the victory, and Test almost landed that big boot. If the big boot had connected, man, these power bombs definitely drained it out of both men. And Chris Jericho will go to the King of the Ring tournament. Man, oh man, people. And Jericho ready to become a king. Well, we got a hell of a tag team match here, people. Triple H and Michaels are going to be in the same ring. Triple H is going to team up with probably McMahon's biggest suck-up, Kurt Angle. And they're teaming Shawn Michaels up with a Godfather. And Shawn Michaels and Triple H will meet again this Sunday. They haven't met since WrestleMania. And Shawn Michaels this Sunday. He came out of retirement, resigned as commissioner. He had a title match against The Rock back at the Royal Rumble. Didn't work out too well for him. Even held the tag team titles with Triple H. As Michaels. Wait a minute. And what are these guys doing? And Angle and Triple H hitting the ring. And they've went after him here. Well, there's the Godfather. And the Godfather's came out. He's making his way down. He's Shawn Michaels' tag team partner tonight. Also part of the King of the Ring tournament. But this isn't stopping these two from taking a full-on advantage right now. As God, man. And Michaels has been sneak attacked at the start of this match. And Godfather's came down. He's up on the apron. The referee's told him to get on the apron. But Kurt Angle and Triple H are going to make sure they take full advantage of Shawn Michaels right now. This is exactly what Triple H wanted in this match. To go after him. And Triple H and Kurt Angle, they had a plan here. Triple H wants to weaken up Shawn Michaels. And that's exactly what he's doing. As Michaels, though, able to fight back. And, oh, watch out! Kurt Angle! And he's trying to cheap shot him! And Kurt Angle trying to get onto Michaels here. As God! And Kurt Angle, man, try to stop the tag. That's for damn sure. Michaels launched to the outside there. There's Triple H off the ropes, and Triple H takes advantage. And go on knee. And oh God, and Michaels is busted open. And Triple H, he's going to take full advantage of this one. And Triple H sees the opened wound, and he is going to soften up Michaels. That is for damn sure. Look at Michaels, though. Try to rake the eyes. But Triple H is right back onto him. And Triple H is enjoying every minute of this. There's all. And Michaels still trying to fight back. Look at Michaels. Trying to do whatever he can do. But Michaels was sneak attacked at the start of this match. As Triple H, and God! Godfather hasn't even been tagged yet. Kurt Angle, of course, and Godfather in that King of the Ring tournament. This was a planned attack. As Kurt Angle takes the cheap shot. And look at him going for the lower back. As Michaels keeps trying to fight back here, but it's not happening. And look at Kurt. And Kurt going for that leg. He knows exactly what he's doing as well. Triple H barking orders at him. Triple H is barking orders. And he's telling him to jamming him about the ring. And he's going to do it. And Shawn Michaels is being beaten down right now. God. This is ridiculous, people. This was a beatdown. And Kurt went after Godfather yet again. As there's the tag. And Triple H is loving every second of this. As Triple H is in. And Triple H going to look to do this one in. And, oh God, he went right through him. Godfather was able to break up the pin. I'm going to admit, I'm not sure if I'm happy that that got broken there, because he's just going to take advantage. Look at Michaels. Michaels still trying to fight back. But God, man, the high knee. Look at Michaels. Trying his damnedest. Triple H though caught him there, and God. And stopping the tag. And man, oh man, again with a high knee as he's reaching out for the tag. Godfather cannot get in on this. This is ridiculous, people. Absolutely terrible. The corporation strikes again. As he's tagged in Kurt, he's barking orders at him. And he's telling Kurt to snap that ankle. He's telling Kurt what to do here. Look at Michaels. And wait a minute, Triple H is in. And Triple H is in. And Triple H, as Kurt Angle takes Godfather off. And Triple H with another pedigree. Shawn Michaels is heavily busted. No! You've got to be kidding! Michaels kicked out! Michaels needs to make a tag. Oh, wait a minute. Watch out behind you. But Michaels sees him coming. God, man, and Michaels. There's Triple H now, and Triple H, and good God. Oh, he jumped over. He made the tag. He made the tag. Godfather's in. Godfather's in. Oh, watch out. And Triple H. Triple H went right through him there. And they're going to make short work of this. Godfather's in. But God, did he get cheap shot straight away or what? As go, look at Godfather though. And Godfather going to give it everything he's got. As go, watch out, man. Triple H with the knee. Godfather trying so difficult here, so hard, I mean. As, wait a minute, and Godfather is looking for that whole train. But Triple H, yet again, is in the ring. The referee is just letting this go. As God, man. And Michaels, who only just got back up on the apron. And look at Kurt Angle now. Going to take full advantage of this. And German the Godfather about the ring. This sneak attack is unbelievable here. As Kurt Angle is stalking the Godfather. What the hell is going on? And God! As he hooks the leg. And that does it. Michaels tried to get into the ring there to break it, but it wasn't happening. Michaels is bleeding all down his chest. What a beatdown. The sneak attack on Shawn Michaels at the start. The pedigree. Godfather managed to break up the pin. And then a second pedigree where Shawn Michaels actually kicked out, but when Godfather finally got tagged in, he got doubled on as well. Shawn Michaels was never going to be able to get back in the ring. And this was a plan by these two. That is for damn sure. Kurt Angle goes into the King of the Ring this Sunday. Triple H looks to finish Shawn Michaels off once and for all. My God, man. Just an absolute attack. Well, time for that hardcore main event, people. As again, the Ministry music. And there's Jake. Jake the Snake Roberts. The mastermind behind the return of the Ministry all along. And there's the #1 contender. And the invisible Darkdust, who's about to face Austin right now. Fixture game 2K, seriously, it's been out for half a year. Hardly a surprise that the Ministry's coming out in force. As Darkdust is in the ring. Mark Henry defeated earlier tonight, he's not here, but Bradshaw's out here along with Kane. And, well, look at Austin, he is not dressed. He is not dressed in his usual ring gear. He's out here for a fight. He's got that hardcore title in hand. He's not got his WWF Championship with him. He took that from Darkdust last week. He was hunting Kane and Jake last week. He couldn't find him. He went after Bradshaw and Mark Henry after their match. And he attacked Darkdust backstage. And, well, the 24/7 rule was in effect. And he took that hardcore title from Darkdust, who's going to get a rematch right here, right now, people. This is your main event. Hardcore title on the line. And Austin dressed for a street fight. As Austin runs at him. And Darkdust ready for it there. Don't take anything away from him, man. He knows what he's doing. But Austin is out here for a fight, people. And the entire Ministry is out there. There's Austin wasting little time, taking Darkdust to the outside. It's hardcore rules, people. And Austin, as we said, wasting no time as he's bouncing. And Austin saw Jake there, and he took the cheap shot, putting Jake on his ass. The big red machine watching on as Austin going to waste little time. As go. Face paint coming off of Darkdust already. As Austin, though, pushed off into that ring post. And look at them surrounding him. And wait a minute, and Austin on the outside here, and Austin running round and dropping him. And right back onto Darkdust. Bradshaw getting put in his ass this time. And Austin wasting little time as he sees Kane. That's the man he'll face this Sunday. And he's swinging for the fences at Kane. And God, he caught him. As Goldust sees the chair. As Austin, though. And Austin, as Bradshaw is up on the apron, getting Austin's attention. And the ministry doing whatever they can do. As Darkdust goes behind. And Gold almost dropped him on that chair there. And Darkdust taking full advantage. And Bradshaw going under the ring. And Bradshaw putting another chair in the ring. Wait a minute. He put that chair right off the back of his head there. And Darkdust, man, God. As Austin rolled out of the ring. And Austin comes back in, grabs him. As he's laying in his knees. Darkdust, though, back onto him. Austin cannot be 100% right now. That steel chair shot right off the back of his head, man. The edge of the chair. There's Austin. And Austin using that dome. There's Austin. And Austin pounces on him. As Austin scoops him up and go for the stunner. Bradshaw's got the referee. There's Darkdust. And Austin. There's Austin now. And Austin. What's he doing with Darkdust here? Scooping him right up. Bombs him. And again, and look at Bradshaw up on the apron. Wait a minute, and onto him, and go! Face first, right into that steel chair there. And God! Oh God, look at Austin! And Austin just jumped out the ring and jumped on Kane. The Luthau press, taking Kane down. As Darkdust comes out, Austin is swinging at anything that damn well moves. God, down goes Bradshaw. It's Austin is properly going after anything he can get his hands on. God, into the steel steps. As Roberts trying to get away. Watch out though, Darkdust comes in from behind. And Darkdust drops him in the back of his head. Austin's so busy going after everybody else. As the referee, not even a 1 count. Austin not going down that easy. And oh, go over the top rope. And Austin's got the steel chair. And God, he just sculled him with it. And Austin, with his steel chair, is going to town. And Austin lining up. And Austin going to drop the elbow. And Austin's got him on his feet. And Austin just staring him right in the eyes. As Austin hooks the leg. And oh, wait a minute. Austin letting go. And oh, wait, Austin, that's why he got to do one more. And Austin with a second stone cold stunner. As he hooks the leg of Darkdust here on Raw. And Stone Cold Steve Austin retains the Hardcore Championship. Stone Cold Steve Austin is still a double champion. Nearly landed the stunner early on. Darkdust got out of him, and did Austin swing for the fences in this match or what? Look at this man jumping on Kane on the outside. He smacked him with a steel chair as well. Dropped that and he stunned him twice. Austin wasn't caring. He was gunning for it. As he still had that hardcore title as the Ministry. The Ministry. None of them are willing to jump in the ring. Austin, he's in the ropes. He's daring them. Come on, what have yous got? Jake Roberts is not happy. This Sunday's supposed to be the Ministry's night. And Austin is standing tall, ready for this Sunday. He is the Hardcore Champion. He's the WWF Champion. He will meet Kane this Sunday with a title on the line. But hell, Austin will need to watch his back. He's got a 24/7 title. Ladies and gentlemen, the King of the Ring is this Sunday. It's going to be a long one. Ladies and gentlemen, like, share and subscribe. Leave those comments down below. And I'll see you in the next episode.